Jolington, what's going on, dude? Why in the fuck did it do that? Oh, great. Shoulder is getting better slowly but surely. You know, things just take time to heal. Oh.
Can you insult me? It's hot.
No, thanks for the donation, dude. How's the cold basement feeling? You know, cold. Yeah, I do Bulgarian split squats on my belt squat machine. Oh. Yeah, dude. Tren doesn't kill animals, so I don't know why you're comparing Tren use to murdering animals. Are you stupid? All right. I'm now warm. And I'm feeling strong. I feel like we can go for PR on the incline flies. Why did you decide to stop chasing natural gain and start using steroids? Because being natural is a waste of fucking time. You're gonna make way more fucking progress. Be bigger, badder, feel better. In a lot of ways, you can be healthier if you use steroids appropriately. Fuck. There it is. Yes, protein is a good source of protein. Do you ever do a 10-minute warm up or walk bike before these sessions? Feel like it definitely helps with getting blood flowing. No. Yeah, just doing an appropriate warm up with lighter weights is perfectly adequate. I'm on Tren, Test, Bold Known, Masteron, and HGH right now. Feeling good. Shoulder feels a lot better. Do you take any rest days from cardio? I do sometimes. If I have to train legs the next day and my legs are really sore, then sometimes I won't do cardio. Do you consider people who attend trade school smarter than the ones who go to college? A lot of the time, yeah. I take Masteron and Enthate. There's pretty much no point in taking Mass Prop. You always want to go with longer acting esters. Could you explain what each compound does? They build muscle. Like, test should always be a base of a cycle. I like using higher levels of test. I use a small amount of Boldenone just to lower estrogen so that I don't get really horrific nipple sensitivity or gyno. I don't try to bring my estrogen low. I try to keep it as high as I can without the crazy nipple sensitivity. Masteron just builds muscle. It really, like, that's all it really does. It's very similar to test anabolically. And I added in Tren just because I'm dieting. Wanted to see if I could just build some extra muscle from it, lose a bit of more body fat. So far, I love Tren. Feel great on it. My mood's better. I can sleep easier. It's kind of rare. Usually people who go on Tren, they don't feel great, but I feel great on it. And I can sleep really, really well on Tren. How often are you getting blood work? Really depends. Haven't had blood work since like January. It's just because I didn't add in any extra compounds. I'm gonna get blood work at the end of the month though. There's no such thing as like a test to estradiol ratio. Don't worry about your test to E2 ratio. It doesn't matter. Especially if you're just on TRT, it absolutely does not matter. The only time you want to control estrogen is if you're taking really high doses of test and you just want to prevent gyno. Or you have like just outrageously bad nipple sensitivity that like you can't tolerate. Yes, I'm still vegan. That's why I call myself Vegan Gains. I don't think you should become a private investigator. How much money does your like steroids HGH cost? Steroids are about $150 a month. HGH is $100 a month. It's really not that expensive. Why do you take 500 milligrams of test as in 100 to 200 milligrams of TRT dosage? Who the fuck said I'm on TRT? Do you think steroids really give any advantage in baseball? Why do you think baseball players take them? Do steroids help burning fat for someone who has had brain surgery where their body stores fat more than it burns it? No, not really. Take a GLP-1 agonist. So tirzepatide and retatrutide are the two best right now. Those are weight loss drugs. Why would you take steroids to lose weight? Why use Masteron instead of Primo? Primo's about twice as expensive as Masteron. From the source that I can get it from, Masteron's $150 a vial. Primo's also $150 a vial, but Primo's dosed at 100 milligrams per mil, whereas Mast is dosed at 200 milligrams per mil. So it's twice as expensive. On top of that, Masteron's probably more anabolic. And Primo also typically causes extremely bad post-injection pain. It's not a very pleasant drug to inject. So you're spending twice as much money for a drug that's going to cause way more pain and probably scar tissue and shit, and is likely less anabolic. It's also got an effect of reducing estrogen, which may or may not be a benefit to you. But if you don't want to reduce estrogen, you're better off just taking Masteron. Will you get the same effect if you take 150 milligrams test per week? Thank you for the stupid question, dude. Best steroid cycle. There's no best steroid cycle. Ugh. Do either one or two more of those. Probably just one more. Oh, there's such a thing as a stupid question. I get them plenty. I'm an expert on stupid questions. Did you hear about Zerka's test cycle? No. I have no idea what he's taking. Bro shaving years off his life. One, I have no idea how you could figure that. There are plenty of people who've been using steroids since their teens, and they're over 80 years old now. Schwarzenegger started using steroids when he was 15. He's like 80. So, I don't know how you could figure that. And secondly, even if that were the case, who fucking cares? We're gonna die anyway. So, if I use steroids, I'm gonna die. If I don't use steroids, I'm gonna die. So why don't I just live life the way I want to, get what I want out of life while I have it? Who gives a shit if I live an extra 10 years or not? I'm dead anyway. Current workout split, it's just push-pull legs. The donations are working fine. I'm just skipping the horse shit. I'm planning on recording, like using this to record a vlog, so I don't want fucking 21st just constantly spamming me the entire time. It'd ruin the video footage. Do steroids affect your appetite? There's certain steroids in particular that increase your appetite. Technically, all of them can increase your appetite, but boldenone, tren, and anadrol are known for increasing appetite particularly hard. There's some steroids that might diminish your appetite, particularly oral steroids. Usually, if you go on Anavar for more than 2 weeks, it'll blunt your appetite, but Anadrol usually, at least at first, increases your appetite. Yep, I'm still planning on competing. I think we'll do just one more.
Hey Richard, big fan. I have a question regarding test cycling. Do you think it's worth starting a cycle with more than 200 milligrams a week? Also, this was just to get you to let the dono play out bald nigger.
That's great. Thanks, dude. You can stay on 300 milligrams test long term. There are people who've been on 500 milligrams a test for decades. Like, it doesn't cause health issues. Oh. Now we're going to do decline flies. Studies on extreme professional open class competitors report an average lifespan mortality age around 45 to 48. Yeah, so you don't know how to read. I know the exact study you're talking about. They looked at thousands of open class competitors, and of the people who died during the study, the average age was 45 to 48. That doesn't mean their average life expectancy was 45 to 48. So most of them will probably live to 70, 80, 90. It's just of the people who died in the study, they're in their mid 40s.
Do you even lift? Bitch ass Ninja Turtle built ass motherfucker.
Yes, that's why I look like a Ninja Turtle. Thanks for the donation, dude. Ugh. I started taking steroids August 1st, 2025. So it's been a year. Any side effects from Tren? Nope. Tren's actually made me calmer, more relaxed, and I sleep better. Haven't trained neck in a while. I fucked up my neck a while ago. I don't really know exactly what did it. I just woke up one day and it just hurt. But I'm probably going to go back to doing that. I'm on Trenonenthate. How far away are you from competing professionally? Well, I'd have to get my pro card first. So I'd have to, like, win shows. Yeah, I use a 30 gauge 1-inch needle to inject. Half inch should be good for delts IM, right? I'd use a 1-inch. The deeper you inject, the less likely you are to have post-injection pain. It also absorbs better. So you might as well just use a 1-inch needle. There's no point otherwise.
He's very far away. Ugh.
A real man stays natty. Oh, so real men are smaller and weaker. That's good to know. Be a real man, be smaller, weaker. Don't really give a fuck, dude. Sounds like cope. What do you do for cardio? I do mountain biking and inline skating.
What's your recommended starting dose for ETA to avoid all the nasty side effects? My job is very physically demanding and I can't afford to be feeling ill.
Just start with 1 milligram. You might get like mild nausea with 1 milligram, but it's unlikely. And take it like on a weekend or something when you don't have to work, just to see how things go. And then if you get adequate appetite suppression from that, then just stick with that dose. And then when it doesn't suppress your appetite enough anymore, just increase to 2 milligrams. Hope it helps. Thanks for the donation, Ivory. Ugh. Why not injecting glutes or legs instead of shoulders? Why would you only inject in one spot? Do you want to develop scar tissue? Like, so use shoulders and ventral glutes, and it's usually a bad idea to inject into your quads because there's a ton of nerve endings and blood vessels that you're likely to hit.
I have 2 jobs and I work out. People are like, do you do anything else? I'm like, no, I'm not a retard. These chicks invited me to a church event, I might go. Luckily I got one number, but I really just want to bang. I might just pretend I'm Christian. Will it work?
Sure, go for it, dude. I don't really care. Thanks, though. Sean Ray doesn't admit to being on gear? Like, what? I don't know he was that bad. A lot of the pros lie about how much steroids they took. Dude, I saw a video about Lee Haney. He said he did 200 tests, 200 deca, and that's it. Like, fuck right off. All right, one more. Then we'll move on to flat bench. I do legs just as much as I train upper body. Just look at my fucking live streams. Literally, the last workout live stream we did, I trained legs. Literally the last one. I need to eat meat, eggs, fish, and get outside in the sun. You want to bet I have darker skin than you? And you're telling me I need sunlight? I also don't know what eating meat's gonna do. Am I gonna be like fat, stupid, out of shape like you? What was the main reason you started using Tren? Primarily curiosity. Like, I'm dieting right now, and Tren's a really good drug while you're dieting. And since I've only had positive experiences from every steroid I took, I figured I'll try Tren. So far, it's worked out. All right. Ugh.
Richard Dawkins versus William Lane Craig. Who wins?
I don't care. Thanks for the donation, dude.
Aren't you technically still natural because you are vegan and steroids are vegan?
That doesn't make any sense. Thanks for the donation, dude. All right. Don't they test steroids in animals? I don't know what that has to do with anything. Oh, they test water on animals. So should I not drink water? So maybe you should just make an argument rather than asking a pointless fucking question. Like, they also test food on animals, you know that? Like, they feed rats, like, soy to see what it does. So, like, is soy not vegan because it's tested on animals? Like, it's just stupid. Why don't you use your fucking brain? It's like an especially stupid fucking point to make when I'm getting my steroids through an underground lab, so I'm not even supporting the pharmaceutical industry. Being natty is better to reach Jack physique without using a cheat code. That's nice. Don't really care, dude. Stay small. If you want to be smaller and weaker, that's up to you. Do you track how many reps you do and the weight? Yeah, no shit. I don't know how you expect to get bigger or stronger. No, I just pick random weights. I don't even count how many reps I'm doing. I just do whatever. Ugh. How do you feel on steroids compared to being natty? Just better. You just feel better. I could have this physique if I just ate meat, eggs, and dairy naturally. Oh, so that's why literally nobody who looks like me who eats meat. Or sorry, that's why nobody looks like me even though they eat meat. Unless they take steroids. Okay. Aren't you worried about the negative effects of steroids on your heart, liver, kidneys? Aren't you worried that if you go outside, a bird might shit on you?
To be fair, though, some animals may have been killed to make those steroids, though, like Mike Israetel said that some of those drugs were tested on monkeys.
That's great. Don't care. Thanks, Dodo. If you ask me to shave my chest one more time, you're banned. I'm kind of getting sick of the people who keep telling me to shave. I'm sure you can find plenty hairless dudes on Pornhub if that's what you're into.
What do you mean you don't care? You don't care if animals were killed for the steroids? That's not very vegan.
That's nice. Thanks, Dodo. I'm vegan because I'm not a immoral piece of shit. So, why would I pay for animals to be murdered? Can one attain one's natural bodybuilding potential starting at 30? I don't fucking care. Why don't you just go to the gym and fucking lift? Roids are useless against skilled fighters. Yeah, that's why UFC fighters take steroids. That's why John Jones, the GOAT, has been caught taking steroids. That's why literally every Pride and UFC champion until WADA came in were all on steroids. Because steroids don't do anything for fighting, right? How would being bigger and stronger be an advantage in a fight?
I'm trying to get a girlfriend right now and these women are single with a retarded kid or dating beta males. I see it all the time. VG and I pretty muscular and handsome and I'm not a bitch. I can't wait for our girlfriends androids.
That's nice. Thanks, dude. Yes, I'm lifting lighter because, one, I injured my shoulder and we just did, what was it? 5, 8, 11? Yeah, 11 or 12 sets of fly variations. So that's why I'm not benching as heavy. How can a fighter that has 60 kilograms weight be on steroids? Buddy, my mom is on steroids. I don't know what being a certain weight means you can't be on steroids. Do steroids not work if you're under a certain weight or something? Like, don't care, Dodo. I really don't need your, like, trolling right now. I'm just working out, dude. Thanks for the donation. Ugh. When they take your blood while you're on cycle, you can't hide it. Yeah, you can. Lance Armstrong was the most tested athlete in all of history. He was constantly taking steroids, growth hormone, EPO, got away with every blood test.
You do realize I pay your rent, right? When I type you listen, I'm your master, you owe everything to me, punk.
Yeah, that's 21st, not Dodo. Thanks, 21st. Oh. Nope, I have not noticed any testicular shrinkage. We'll do one more set. I'll just slightly increase the weight again. My shoulder's feeling better. Just try to get 5. Yes, I'm planning to compete. You won't be able to get your girlfriend pregnant if you keep the gear on. I won't be able to get my girlfriend pregnant regardless because I had a vasectomy when I was 23 years old. So, steroids or not, yeah, I'd be infertile anyway because the vasectomy is stupid. Not everybody wants to ruin their life with a fucking stupid child. Ugh. Children are amazing. Yeah, they're amazing at draining your bank account and taking up your fucking time. If you want to have less money and freedom, that's up to you. I don't care. My LDL cholesterol was at 85 when I went on steroid, or before I went on steroids, and it went down to 60 after I went on steroids. It's largely due to me being on Retta. Fuck, dude. So annoying when a really shitty song plays. What are your go-to protein sources of vegan? Tofu and soy chunks are my favorite.
Not even a troll, but your workouts take 1,000 hours longer than they need to because you warm up like a girl. Bro is still warming up with the bar on his 9th set. Your muscles are already primed, bro. You are wasting time.
That's nice. Thanks for the donation, dude. No, I don't eat tempeh. Tempeh kind of sucks. This isn't the same exercise. Notice how it's a different bench and it's on a decline? What music are you listening to? Recommendations? It's the same shit as always. I did find 2 new bands that I like. Thorn. My favorite song from them is Dweller of the Threshold. And there's the band Conan. They have a few songs that I like. Yeah, I know about Gojira. Gojira is good.
Well, what do we have here? Bergesons Richardsons has fallen into my trap. His pathetic little rebellion is over. Everything is proceeding exactly as I have foreseen. Soon, he will bow before me. There is no escape for him now. It is over.
Alright, well, thanks for the warning. Appreciate the donation, dude. I don't use Spotify. Spotify's fucking trash. Do steroids affect your mood in any way? Yeah, they make me feel better. Like I tend to be happier, more calm. Boldenone and Tren particularly make me feel like a better sense of well-being and calm. Give me a second. What do you think your body fat percentage is right now? If I had to guess, probably just under 10%, like 9-ish. Ugh. We'll do some posing after we're done with this exercise. I doubt Trump is on Boldenone. Oh. You're at 19%, lost 26 pounds in the last 3 months. Good job, dude. Weight loss is kind of a pain in the ass. Good thing there's GLP-1 drugs now. Make it way easier. All right, probably just do one more set. Fuck. That's weird. Yeah, I'm on Reddit TrueTide.
UVG, I'm getting really sick and tired of these fucking people surrounding people like us like vultures just for not having kids. It's none of your business. Get that through your heads.
I think there's a lot of people with kids that are like envious or something, and they try to cope for their bad decision by like saying, "Oh, but you have to have kids. It enriches your life so much. I'm broken living paycheck to paycheck, and I got my girlfriend pregnant by accident on New Year's Eve." Like, so I think that's what it mostly is. Thanks, though, Dodo. Uh,
OMG, why is there so many Nazis in your chat? Can you ban all the Nazis in your chat? I am so offended from all the Nazis, get them out of here. What is going on in
Nice,
your
thanks, dude.
chat? OMG, I am so offended, this ruined my mood, I can't believe this is happening.
Why are you asking if I'm still on gear? What does the fucking title of the stream say, stupid? What a fucking dumbass. Oh. Yeah, I can't reach my arm around on that side. Shoulder's too fucked. We getting big as fuck. Oh.
Or they could just be Christian nut jobs who only want to or have kids just because Sky Daddy told them to be fruitful and mew little play.
Yeah, I guess. Thanks, Dodo. All right. Had this shoulder injury for a few weeks. I think it's been maybe 4 weeks at this point. It wasn't like some weird acute injury where I like was doing something and I felt something pop. It was just my shoulder feeling kind of tight, and it wasn't hurting really, so I just kind of ignored it. And then the next day, just was really fucked up. It's still clicking and stuff when I move it certain ways. It's a lot better. Like when it first happened, I literally couldn't bench or fucking do anything really. So it's a lot better. Every week, it's just a little better. So yeah, I think it's like a shoulder impingement or something. Not exactly sure what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's an impingement. Ugh.
You always have Christian cock in your mouth, Dodo. I think you're projecting, or maybe you undercover Muslim hit a church faggot at Dodo.
Okay, that's nice. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I do cardio. You'll pray for me? Well, if prayer actually works, why don't you pray for me to win the lottery? Rather win the lottery than be saved. Do you own a squat rack? What the fuck do you think that is in the background that I was literally just using, retard? That thing? You mean that thing right there? Fuck. Dude, I swear. I don't know why, but every workout stream, the dumbest motherfuckers come to my workout streams. Like, you people are fucking stupid. Like, unbelievably fucking dumb. Like, it's shocking. I have enough idiots on my normal live streams, but, like, holy fuck, when I'm working out, you people are the dumbest motherfuckers. Holy shit. How the fuck do you people, like, make a living? Like, you're too stupid to be a fucking cashier. You're supposed to give somebody $2 and change and you give them, like, fucking $50.
Your title says chest, shoulders and triceps workout. The treadmill is working, you tell me, stupid dumb dumb. You not big enough, you need to inject more roids to where you can't wipe your ass like Carly Muscle. Can never be
Okay.
true 100% natty like me, stupid.
That's nice. Thanks, dude. That feels pretty all right. People keep asking me what I eat and everything. I'm filming what I eat in a day vlog today. So that video will probably be out tomorrow. Like, chances are tomorrow morning. So you'll see what I eat. I'm dieting right now, so it's not that much, but you might see some interesting stuff. I'm gonna show you like how I make soy chunks and how I make curry. Your gym needs music playing so that the stream gets taken down due to copyrighted music. Yeah, I really need the stream to get taken down. I don't give a shit about Connor Murphy, dude. Don't even bother asking me. He's dead, so why the fuck would I care?
It's disgusting that Trimp came into a law enforcement facility yesterday to give a speech after he pardoned 1,500 January 6th rioters that assaulted and murdered Capitol Police officers. Never forgot January 6th PG.
Yes, that's bad. Thanks, Dodo. Yeah, I've got a VR headset. I've got a Valve Index.
Will you do more collab videos? Loved the Alex Leonidas one. And you'll stick to PPN the third year or trying something else? Yes, I'm a nerd about splits and you may not like that question, lol. Anyways, like the channel, dude.
I'll see if I can get another collab with him, especially before the winter. He might be interested. We'll see. Yeah, other than that, I can't really think of any other collabs other than like maybe getting Todd Lee back on. And yeah, I'm gonna stick to a push-pull leg split. Like, I like it, it's fun, making great progress on it, so why change it? Thanks, dude.
Well, Mr. Burgess, prayers are not working for you because you're not genuine about it. You need ask in good faith and have a good reason for it. You need to go to church and genuine ask of our Lord so he can forgive you for your dirty and filthy sins.
I genuinely want more money. So I don't know. Maybe you can do that for me, but thanks, True Faith. I'll just slowly increase the weight. My shoulder's feeling way fucking better with this exercise. Last week I couldn't really even do much weight. I think I only got to like 30 pounds. So that's a big improvement. What have you noticed since taking Tren? Well, I've gotten bigger and stronger. I actually have the exact opposite of the mental health side effects that people usually report. I'm in a better mood generally, more calm. I tend to not get as angry, and I sleep better. Ooh. All right, well, up the weight again. Shoulder's feeling way fucking better. I'm really happy about that. I've still got to be careful not to aggravate it and let it heal. But so far, just making sure I avoid, like, any substantive amount of pain and discomfort, like the healing process is still happening. I wouldn't say the recovery feels any different on Tren. I'm just making faster progress. As far as DOMs and everything, after a session, it's all about the same. Why are you holding your breath in during reps on lateral raises? Because that's how you lift more weight, by performing the Valsalva maneuver. You need to breathe out as the weight goes down. That's nice. Thanks for the donation, dude. I'm glad you were here to tell me that. Yes, I literally just said I still feel sore after a workout, and then you ask that exact question I just answered. think we'll just keep the weight there. Do another set or two.
Thoughts on how much OHP variance hits side delts? Like semi-neutral grip seated Swiss bar op or pronated grip machine op? I do 4 sets a week lateral raises. 2 sets Monday, 2 sets on Thursday.
I don't think grip variations really matter much for delt activation for overhead press. You're just targeting the same muscles. It just changes, angle slightly where it may just feel more comfortable, but it's pretty much all the same. In theory, if your elbows are more like pointed out, you might get more side delt. But yeah, like overhead press variations are good for building up the delts. Thanks. I don't know what the fuck your name is, but thanks. Your nervous system, immune, reproductive system are being compromised, all for the sake of muscle. Thank you for the warning. That's nice. Reproductive system. Buddy, I had a vasectomy when I was 23 years old. Why the fuck do you people think I care about having kids? I've been sterilized for over 10 years. What's the rep max for my current set if I'm doing splits for tricep and bicep and doing about 27 reps, 23 sets for bicep, 13 for tricep? Like, how the, like... Write something even remotely fucking coherent. Thanks for the donation, dude. Ooh. Oh, little fluff. We'll do one more. Oh, my shoulders are burning. That's a really good pump and burn. I'm renting this place, so there's no point in putting up drywall in the basement. I don't know if you even can. Like, there's a vapor barrier. I don't know if there's like a weird humidity issue down here. Shit. That is a sickening, pissening burn. Ooh. All right, last one. But if I do triceps, I don't care, dude. Thanks. Train however the fuck you want. Don't give a shit. Stop wasting my time. Asking the stupidest, most fucking deranged, retarded question. Do you prefer starting with dumbbell flies versus incline bench? No. I'm doing it because I have a shoulder injury.
Dylan, if you want to help animals like VG, you have to do what he does. Start by taking steroids tested on animals and profit abuse of animals, then say you don't care is step 1.
I'm just warming up the shoulder a little bit. It's a little tight for this movement. Yes, I've used Retta, BPC, TB500, growth hormone. I'm also taking melanotan too. All right. Feels good.
I'm starting to believe that vegan doesn't actually know anything about training. ChatGPT told me to do set of 27 for bicep 24 reps for 2 days every 4 days. He is ignoring this fact and refuses to read it. Now I know he doesn't even know how to work out.
That's nice. Thanks, dude. Are you worried about the cognitive effects of PEDs? Are you worried about shitting yourself after you eat Mexican food? I'd wait. I think I can add 10 pounds per side. Seriously, increased brain problems, memory aging. I'd think somebody so health conscious would worry. Do you worry about carbon emissions in the atmosphere? Do you worry about pollutions that you're inhaling? Do you worry about pesticides? Do you worry about herbicides? Do you worry about women's birth control pills getting in the water? Do you worry about like maybe your house just has carbon monoxide and the carbon monoxide alarm isn't working and you'll just die in the middle of the night? Do you worry about fires? Do you worry about your house just catching on fire? Do you worry about getting into a car accident? Do you worry about tripping and falling and skinning your knee? Do you worry about this? Do you worry about that? Do you worry constantly? Do you worry about worrying? Fuck off. Get out of my chat, loser. Bye bye. Why even bother asking me if I'm worried about something? If I'm doing it, then clearly not, right? Like, guess what? I ride a fucking motorcycle. I could get hit by some fucking dumb teenage bitch on her cell phone. Do you worry about dying on your motorcycle? Clearly fucking not, since I'm riding it. I ride a V-Strom 1050. I've also got a Ural sidecar. This has been a good workout so far, though. Shoulder's a lot better. Things are growing. Can't really complain too much. Which peptide you have tried has the best impact on physique to get leaner and maintain muscle mass? That is a very retarded question. Thank you.
Workouts aren't that effective if you have to spend all day every day working out for so little benefit. You probably the only person on the planet who thinks steroids are healthy. BTW, my highway had motorcyclists till they all died, now there isn't one.
That's nice. Thanks for telling me about that. Haven't really noticed any libido changes since getting on Tren. The only difference I've noticed is there's a slightly lower floor for arousal. So it's a little easier for me to get aroused, but like in terms of general overall sexual interest, hasn't really changed. We'll do one more set and then basically a drop set. I can't really change the weights that quickly, but just one more like higher rep set. Solomon mentioned me in his latest video. Oh, really? I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't realize he mentioned me.
You're my goat, cope artist VG, the goat of coping. Steroids are really so non-risk and everyone should be on them. Why did you wait till you were a 35-year-old unk to hop on? Ha ha ha, a king of cope. You got bored being an atty, just admit it.
That's nice, thanks dude. Called you a friend? Well, that's nice. I like him. I don't know if he's in Sydney. No, I think he's in Melbourne, right? I was planning on visiting Australia again. I don't know if I can meet up with him. How much do the dumbbells weigh? Those are 71 pounds. What's your plan when you come off the gear to not feel like shit? Why would I come off? It's like asking, what's your plan when you stop exercising? Why would I stop exercising? What's your plan when you stop brushing your teeth? Why would I stop brushing my teeth? Ugh. I don't know if I can do upright rows yet. Normally I would do upright rows. See how it feels. Oh my god, dude, the song that's playing right now is making me want to fucking kill myself. Holy shit. There's some people who write music where you like literally want them to fucking die. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's not really. Shoulder's still kind of messed up. Do some front raises. Gum Gum. Come here, Gum Gum. Yeah, come here. Come say hello to everybody. Come here, Gum Gum. Yeah, come here. Let me pick my kitty up. Come here. Oh, look at this big ass cat. You see him? See this big kitty? Look how big he is. He's huge. Oh, see how big he is? He's really big. I weighed him yesterday. He's 16.3 pounds. He's huge. That's a good baby. I rarely drink energy drinks these days. Had one a few days ago. Oh, it's not like a really regular thing anymore. No, gummy isn't on trend. It's an all-natural vegan kitty. No, my cat doesn't hunt mice because I don't live in a shithole fucking house that has a mice infestation.
Yes, vegan, keep lifting those fake weights. We all know where you got them from. You keep going behind the camera off screen to constantly reapply oil and water to make it look like you're doing something for your cultist vegans to keep the delusional show up.
That's nice, thanks, dude. Any squat, bench, deadlift goals, yeah, heavier. Ugh.
Have you considered parabolan trenbolone hex before?
No, thanks for the donation. I think I got a bug bite. No, I don't work out at a public gym. Why the fuck would I? Don't like Deftones. I think I only like one Slipknot song. Don't like 3 Days Grace. No. No, I don't do all sets to failure. Just kind of depends. No, I don't have a G1 license. Fuck it. God damn it. So much shit in the fucking way.
What's your stack right now? Details please.
Bunch of shit, dude. Kind of sick of answering that question 20 times every fucking stream. Just watch the vlog I'm gonna upload tomorrow. I'll talk about it there. Thanks for the donation, dude. Do you like Smashing Pumpkins? No, I'm not a 15-year-old. I weighed 200 pounds when I started, like when I was natural. I weighed in at 230 this morning, but I'm also a fair bit leaner. Okay, buddy, like, it wasn't even funny when you started. I'm kind of sick of you spamming my chat with the same shit. Bye bye. Holy fuck. Like, autistic ass children. Like, really, the same joke over and over and over again for an hour. Yeah, here's Gum Gum. I've been on trend for a month and a half. And I've gained more than 30 pounds of muscle since I hopped on steroids. Like, I also lost body fat, so. How many hours do you train? As many as I need. I'll add 5 pounds. How do you earn a living? Hello, boomer. Welcome to 2026. How do YouTubers and streamers earn money? I've never heard of such a thing. Thank you for the dumb question. Are you a fan of Shocks? Yeah, the Shocks headphones are good. Oh. I don't live in Toronto, and the amount of people watching your streams have nothing to do with how much money you earn. So, congratulations, you're banned. See you later. Ugh. What do you think about Mexican immigrants living in Canada? Buddy, like, the amount of stupid shit that you people fucking ask me. What's my body fat? I think I'm around 9%. If I had to guess. Oh. Do one more set with that weight, then a drop set. You gonna try Star Wars Galactic Racer? Yeah, I probably will. Oh. Getting a good tricep pump. Do you believe in free school lunch? You mean like how you believe in Jesus? Yeah, I believe it exists. Oh. Oh. Mm. Yeah, Frank Tufano was on steroids at one point. Oh. Oh, shit. That is a good burn. What have I eaten today? A protein shake and 2 apples. Fuck. Wish I had a wireless thing for the cable. I don't know if I can do overhead extensions with my shoulder. I'll try. Ugh. Yeah, I can't. Shoulder still can't handle it. We'll just leave it at that. It's 6:38 p.m. here. All right. So that's it for the workout. That's pretty good. Got a sickening, pissening pump. Stronger, bigger, leaner. All good things. So I'm going to go do cardio now. And then eat. And then I'll be on later tonight. If I had to guess, it'll probably be pretty late. Like 11 or 12. We'll see. But yeah, we'll do a stream later anyway. But hope you all had fun. Big thanks to everybody who donated on Streamlabs. Really appreciate it. And as always, keep making those vegan and trend balloon gains. See ya.